Hello awesome viewers, welcome to AC Studio. I just received 2 out of the 3 Vanguard Veterans that JOYTOY has recently released. And I got the one with the Thunder Hammer and Storm Shield, and the other one with the Chain Sword and a Bolt Pistol. I am very excited to get these figures because I haven't had any Space Marine figures that have a jump pack since I last acquired the Inceptor. So now it will be great to have the jump packs together with the Inceptors. So let's have a look at these figures. Again, the box is typical, JOYTOY styled, packaging. And at the back, you can see the pictures of the accessories. And the back of the figure, the jump packs looks very interesting. So let's open it. Okay, so this is one of them. Second one, alright. The Storm Shield and the Thunder Hammer. And this one is a Chain Sword with the Bolt Pistol. Alright. Put this stand onto the base. So got a big pack, which is alright, which is pretty good. It's pretty strong. And then I put it like that, I guess. Not too sure how. And that looks really weak, it's really small, and it relies on the plastic as well here, the joint, which could become loose in the near future. But anyway, I'll put that in first. Let's see what happens. A little bit loose, but and then you just have to tie it up. So you tie it up with a screwdriver. Just make it a little bit tighter and see how it goes. Yep, alright, finally done. Alright, so you get an idea how high the stand can go up to. You can make this even higher, like that. So it is actually quite a high stand, if you compare the stand together with the Inceptor one, right? Look at it, it's so high, isn't it? So which is good, it's great for, if you put a figure below it, right? That's great, it's actually clear from the height of a typical Space Marine. But don't forget, occasionally you need to tie it up. In long term, the hinge will get loose, so you need to tie it up again with a screwdriver. But looking really good, interesting, yeah? And I'll show you at the end of this video, if you look at my diorama gallery, to have it flying. Anyway, this is just a review of the stand anyway, so I'll show you in the gallery instead. Alright, so these are the accessories for the figure itself. The Thunder Hammer. The details equally looks amazing as the figures, and you can see the silver highlighting on the gunmetal color, but it's really nice sculpting, in the hammer. It's, the patterns on the handle, decoration on the handle. This rhombus, pattern on the handle looks really good, something different. And then you got the Storm Shield, The Ultra is a recessed sculpt lattice, and then you got the really nice skull in the middle, and then you got Laurel Wreath, the highlight with the lighter green, color on the edges, raised edges, and this gold outline looks really nice. And the painting is very precise as well, no overlapping of paints on the other parts, but it got a bit of black dots on the white part, but otherwise that looks pretty good. It doesn't look obvious when you're looking far away. And the back, you can see you got not much details, but you got a bit of details in there, but there's not much at the edge. And the handle, again, it can rotate and you take it out as well. And then this is the comparison between the Terminator shield, so you can get an idea of the size comparison. And on the other figure, you got a Bolt Pistol, which got this really interesting sculpting here, right? Kind of like, I don't know, a recessed streamline, pattern. I've never seen something like that before, so I'm not too sure what it represents. And on this side as well, so it is something different, but I think they forgot to put in the highlighting on the black. Usually they put the highlighting on the black, right? They usually put the gray color highlighting on the edges, but this one is just pure black. So yeah, but anyway, looks good. And then you got the Chain Sword, which I really love this acrylic. This is absolutely beautiful, right? Something very different, so I really love this. And you got this eagle head on the handle, but again, the black is just pure black. They have no highlighting, gray highlighting on the any of the black here, and they did put a bit of black wash onto the silver. And then again, as per typical version 3 Space Marine, they give you 2 fists for the hands, and then you got like, you know, 2, you know, holding the gun, and they give you 1 which is holding the sword or the you know, hammer. As per my previous video, it is really great that JOYTOY make an improvement on the hand, and they don't use very hard plastic on the hand anymore, right? So just put it in there, done. So I put a hammer into the hand as well. Alright, yeah, done. Very easy to put in, you see. Anyway, looks great. I haven't found any QC issues on my figures. So if you have any QC issues, please let me know. I'm interested to know. Now let's have a look at the figure itself. Look at the storm shield with the thunder hammer first. The white helmet with the laurel wreath looks really nice. You know, the painting is nice as well. It got a green color highlighting on the edges, so it is making the form well defined. The white painting is always okay, you know, on the Veterans Marine. If you compare to the first generation of the Blade Guard Veterans, you know, the Blade Guard Veterans is much better in terms of, you know, black shadowing. So you can see this is actually much more better, but this is not as good as the Blade Guard Veterans in terms of, you know, finishes, the black shadowing. But anyway, that looks alright. The lands are painted in metallic red, so that looks good as well. And I got a gunmetal exhaust on the helmet. This is in fact my first figure with a different head sculpt. You know, you got the exhaust, you know, instead of the typical, you know, look like this. So this go back to my childhood days. And then you got the straps, you know, on the Aquila. The Aquila has no weathering on it, no brown wash, but on the shoulder, you can see it got this weathering on it. It got a very light brown wash on it. It looks almost like a copper wash rather than a brown wash. It looks really good. You know, the sculpt looks really, really nice. And on the other side, got a stone cross, which is really nicely, you know, weathered. You know, I really love this painting. This looks really good actually. Got a light grey color, the black wash, everything comes in really nicely. And I got this like different detail on the tummy as well. And the belt detail looks very different as well as compared to other Space Marine. And then you got this kind of like, I don't know, a straps or something, which is actually a separate piece. You can actually take it out if you like. So this is good. This is not a mold-on piece, right? So you can actually use it for other figures as well. And I got a cross here as well, very nice metallic paint, you know, of this marble piece in the middle. And I got this detail here, but the wording is not, you know, a recessed sculpt again, so this is just a print again. And at the back of the legs, you know, it got a different detail. It got this like extra, I don't know, like exhaust from the legs. It got this very nice rivet, you know, at the back as well. And obviously the highlight of the figure is the backpack. So let me show you the backpack first before I jump on to the other figure. So that's how we put it together. The pack is a little bit smaller as compared to the Inceptor. So Inceptor pack is about that big, and it's quite loose. That's why you can see I put a masking tape on it. Anyway, this one is okay. This actually feels loose, but you know, it doesn't fall down at all, so which is good. No play features, so except, you know, this thing can rotate a little bit, which I don't think it is what it's supposed to do. But otherwise, yeah, the detail looks like this. Looks pretty nice. And I don't know what this is. You know, I think it is some kind of leftover from the factory. Alright, I clean it, and then this is the exhaust, but you know, this is just pure silver color. It would be nice if they have the black, you know, between the fins itself, right? Otherwise it doesn't look that realistic, right? Got the Aquila as well with the sculpt details. Yep, and recessed details. And I got the silver rivet. I don't know whether there's supposed to be some kind of wording there, but it seems like there's none there, right? Let me know if they have missed something, so I'm not too sure. It doesn't look right anyway. And have a look at the other backpack on the other figure as well. And yeah, again, you can see, you know, it's kind of lacking something on it. So yeah, let me know if there should be any writing on it. Yeah, but it's virtually the same, you know, a backpack as the other one as well. And the great thing is this is actually quite light. This is actually bigger than the Inceptor's backpack, right? But it seems like the Inceptor's backpack is a little bit heavier, so that's why it can stand on its own given it got a backpack. And then let's have a look at the other figure. Again, this is the first time I ever have this early version of the helmet, which got a spiky nose on it, which is really good. It's interesting. I never have one before. I'm quite sure most of you already have, you know, head pieces made out of, you know, a 3D print or got it from JOYTOY or whatever, right? Yeah, and lower ref as well. And the shoulder detail looks different as well. And again, they have a very light kind of like brown wash on it. Very nice detail on the chest, something different again. And then you got this like bandage thingy on the leg, which is also a separate piece. You can see it can move, right? So you can actually use it on other figures as well. Very nice detail, you know, they put a brown wash on it as well, you know. And this detail, I don't know whether there should be writing on there as well, but at the back it doesn't have the same detail as the other one. Alright, but otherwise, yeah, looking really nice. And in terms of articulation, the articulation is pretty much similar to the typical Space Marine anyway. Only concern I have jump pack, whether it will restrict the movement of the shoulder, but I don't think so. So that's not much issue. Of course, you know, when you turn this up, you know, it will hit the jump pack, but that is okay. You know, you rarely move the hand up like that anyway on your display or anything like that. So you can still open up like that, you know, there's no restriction. So you can see the shoulder pad doesn't crash with the jump pack at all, which is good. So yeah, no major concern with the articulation. I am generally very happy with these figures. I think these are really great figures. The jump pad looks really amazing, and having them in my army really enhanced the look of the whole army and the display of the whole army. I already got the Inceptors, and now having these Vanguard Veterans really making this army looks even better. I only got 2 out of 3 figures, as you can see in this video. I'm thinking of getting another one. I haven't got another one because I have a limited budget. Maybe just like some of my viewers saying, you know, maybe have instant noodles for the next few weeks, and then I can save the money to get another one. Anyway, now comes to the end of this video. So I highly recommend these figures, and if you haven't got them, you should get it. They are not too expensive as well, which is good. And also I got more JOYTOY reviews coming soon. So I'll speak to you next time. Bye for now.